to D&D. It's the Curse of Strahd, and it's us here on WeBadAtGames. And by us, I mean myself. I am your DM Q for this evening, for this game. And joining me, we have CakelessYoshi playing Ia the Tiefling Warlock. We have Merlin playing Gimpy the Halfling Rogue. We have OhioNavyDad playing Noah the Human Monk. And hopefully, joining us before too long, we will have Snowliger playing Krotos the Goliath Barbarian. In the meantime, though, let's get things started. What, did somebody ban Zophie?
I went to hit pop out chat and I must have hit ban somehow.
Okay, well he's unbanned now.
That's what I was trying to figure out how to do.
Slash
Sorry,
unban.
Zophie.
Slash unban.
Oh, poor
Oh
Sophie.
boy. So, how are you people doing this fine evening?
Doing great.
Okay.
Good.
Most excellent. Most excellent. You're being cursed now. Why are you cursing Gimpy? He's not the one who did it. Alright, so, we are playing Curse of Strahd. This is episode G. Like, is it a 7 or 9? I can't remember. I'm the one who's uploading these, and I can't bloody remember. But we're pretty far in. And the party is accompanying 2 people who are in need of assistance, one of which is being pursued by Strahd, the local lord, who is the ruler of this land, and a vampire. And her brother is accompanying her there, trying to get her to safekeeping so that he does not turn her into a vampire. Of course, she does not wish this. So they are making the attempt to escape. And they have enlisted... Well, they've encountered various people who have given aid of sorts, but they've encountered a lot of strange shit along the way. And a fortune teller told them of ways that they could use to dispatch Strahd to essentially kill him. And so, and that being the key to their freedom from this land, which they otherwise cannot escape. So, that is what they are attempting to do. They last time rescued a Vistani child from being dumped in the lake by a very confused and disturbed fisherman. And because of that, they seem to have earned the respect of at least the local Vistani in this area. They have arrived at the town of Valaki, where they are hoping to find safe haven for Irena, the woman who's been bitten. Now, we're gonna pick up where we're gonna pick up with a little bit of character updates, because the characters recently hit level 4, and we would like to give them an opportunity. I believe for the most part, I know Ia needs a little bit of help. Merlin, I'm assuming you're good.
Yep.
You're a vet.
I emailed you the update that I did.
Oh, like just now?
Nope.
I totally didn't get it. What was it,
All
or
right.
do you want to keep it a secret?
It doesn't matter. You had just asked to be informed what we were taking, and I took, I believe, the toughness feat.
Oh, yes. No, I do recall that now.
Considering our lack of priest.
Yeah, there is that. Okay, and Noah picked up his. Did both of you also roll your hit dice for increasing your hit points?
Yes.
Yes, remember I maxed out.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you did that
The
last
max
time.
roll.
That you did. That was a little bit crazy. Now, Ia, Yoshi, I presume you did not roll your hit dice last time?
No, I don't think so, because I was literally like falling asleep and it wouldn't be asleep on the stream.
No problem. All right, so what I'd like you to do, you have 1 hit die currently. Let's keep that in mind. Actually, 2 and 1. Actually, you're 3rd level, so you should have 3 and 2. What I'd like you to do on your character sheet, go ahead and click the words hit dice.
Okay.
All right. There you go. Nice. So you rolled a 5. You're automatically adding your Constitution modifier, which is 2. So your current hit points should now be increased by 7. Your current and maximum hit points should now be increased by 7.
Well, that was a question we all had. Do we add hit dice?
Yes. Yes. Your hit dice go up as well. So you should all be
One
at
per level.
Yeah, exactly. So you should all be at 4 hit dice maximum.
Okay, I only had 2. That's why I asked.
So,
Yeah, I only have 2.
well, take a look at your character sheet. You've got a big number and then a line above that says total. That's what the total is your max value. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and update this when you're watching, so you can see what I'm doing. So that's your new total is 4, and then because you leveled up, I'm gonna go ahead and bump one up there as well on your current that you have unspent. Okay.
For the hit point maximum, do I change it there on the character sheet?
Yes. Have you not been doing this?
Like I said, every single time we go to level up, somebody's already done it.
I
go look at my character, it's like, oh, this is updated.
I think Snowliger was helping her out.
Okay, that makes sense. I'm wondering, though, why she only has 17 hit points. That seems really low for level 3. Especially considering...
Warlock?
I'm pretty... Well, Warlock is D8, I believe. I'm pretty certain, and I'm quite certain she actually took the median last level, which would have been 7. So I'm going to say that you actually should be at 24. And now with this leveling up, you'd be at 31. Because that just seems way too low.
Why I was getting so many.
Yeah, because I think I do D8s too, and I got a 30 right now.
Yeah.
But I took 3 medians and I maxed out a hit dice.
Yeah. All right. So that's that. You also are a warlock. And Firefly, I'll address that in a moment. You're a warlock, so you now at level 4 know 5 spells. We'll have Snowliger help add your new spells at some point. You also know 3 cantrips. Again, you can pick those out when we have some time to do that off stream, or Snowliger can help you when he gets here. Yep.
Sometimes she can pick a feat, right?
Exactly. So the other option you have, when you hit 4th level in D&D, you have the option of either adding 2 to one of your stats, adding 1 to 2 of your stats, or taking something called a feat. And a feat is generally most of them are going to give you +1 to a stat anyway, but they're also going to give you some kind of bonus you wouldn't ordinarily be able to receive. For example, Merlin took the toughness feat, and tough, and that, let's see, what that does, it says your hit point maximum increases by an amount equal to twice your level when you gain this feat. So he got 8 hit points, bam, right off the gate, just from that. Whenever you gain a level thereafter, your hit point maximum increases by an additional 2 points. So it'd be +4. Your die roll +4.
Yeah.
That's just one example. There are others. There is... there's a whole list of these we could potentially go through. And I'll leave it up to you as to whether or not you want to do this off stream, or right now boost your stats. What do you think? Because there's a lot of stuff that does have to do with magic and durability, and other things like boosting your initiative. What do you think?
I mean, myself, I wouldn't mind taking the feat instead of just the stat increase.
Okay.
Because then I could probably get like an extra boost.
It
But I
is.
think it would take too long if I decided to do it on stream.
Yeah, and you could always do it. We could always do it later. We can take a little time. So it's generally considered to be superior to take a feat. Generally. So what do you think? You want to work on a feat later?
Yeah, I'd rather take a feat instead of just a stat increase.
All right, that's fine. Okay, one last thing that we need to cover before we proceed with the game. One quick announcement that we have to make, and that is that unfortunately, due to essentially his schedule, Mr. Boombody is just too busy. He could not maintain a commitment to being with us every week, and that's fine. We wish the best for him. I hope that he is doing well, and he's definitely still a friend of the stream and a friend of the show. So thank you to him for participating for these few weeks. He more or less was doing it to me as much of a favor to me as it was fun for him, but just couldn't maintain it. So we will be proceeding with the 4 for now, and we'll see what happens in the near future, because you never know what's gonna happen. Anyway, I really do hope we have a snow like it this evening, so we're not 3 people, but we can totally do 3 people. All right, so you all were in the Vistani camp, and you were given your reward for helping. You did receive a few items. You received, let's see, do I have the list somewhere? I don't know if I have the list somewhere. I bet I have a list somewhere. You guys know, I know you know. You got a +1 club that Noah was going to be able to use to attach to his nunchucks. You got some drow chainmail. You got a amulet of some kind. You got the boots, so those dark midnight boots. And then you also received some sort of strange contraption in a chest that appears to fire some kind of like sling bullets at great speeds. The armor is not actually shiny; it is blackened to increase. I'm not gonna give it so much as like advantage on stealth or anything like that, but it essentially will not be seen quite so easily. I believe someone did identify it as drow chainmail, which would be why the metal is black.
Didn't we, Gimpy, say that Ia should have the chainmail?
I think. I'm not sure.
That sounds about right to me.
Because she can wear that, right, and still be able to do her spells.
Exactly.
Yeah,
it has
as long
no
as it's a light armor, I think I can wear it.
Exactly.
I think I got like leather armor.
It has no negative effect. I believe actually you can't wear any armor as a warlock, but it's not even considered to be light armor. It does not obstruct at all from spellcasting. So yes, you can absolutely wear it without any trouble.
And I think Gimpy was going to get the boots. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
So,
I think Gimpy wanted the boots.
I can't hear you if you're talking, Gimpy.
Gimpy's
Sorry,
voice is
boots
Gimp.
and the gun.
Yeah. So it's chainmail. Chainmail is a 16 AC. So Ia just got a 5-point AC boost, which should increase your survivability quite drastically.
Yeah, we will die as quickly.
I may borrow that from you sometime, Ia.
All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and add it to your shit.
I know we already rolled before we closed out last time to make my nunchucks.
Oh, what did I
Add the
do?
club.
Oh, you currently had leather armor. So I'm gonna unequip that. So you do have some leather armor now that you are not using.
The problem is I'm encumbered now.
Don't worry about it. This is not because it's the Drow chainmail. It does not actually have that weight.
Can you go in there and physically edit that Q, or
say what now?
Can you physically edit a weight of an item?
I can. So I'm gonna actually change that to 5. Big difference.
So Noah, you can't use armor as well, correct?
That is correct. I mean, I could, but I wouldn't be able to use my monk abilities.
Yeah, his unfortunately, I think would even be affected by Elven Chain or Drow Chain. Like it's outright no.
Okay.
Yeah.
The only thing I get, like a magic, if it was something magical, maybe like a ring or something.
What it does is it conflicts with his unarmored defense. It doesn't actually conflict with his martial arts per se. He could still use. I think you could still use most of your martial arts. There's a couple things you couldn't use, but most of it would be just fine. It's the unarmored defense that is mostly affected.
I also lose my ability to use my dexterity over for my strength rolls.
Oh yeah, that's bad. That's bad.
Yeah, that wouldn't be very good.
All right. So, yep, everybody's got their stuff. So, what are you doing?
Well, we were going to go in town and check that out, right, guys? And then after, if there's nothing there, check out... Wait, look at my sheet.
Yeah, I think we were going to head into town since it was morning.
Yeah, I mean, this is where we were supposed to drop off our companions that we've been traveling with, so...
In this town.
Check
and then,
yeah.
And then we were going to check out, if we had time, Wizard Wines.
Ah, yes.
Don't forget that windmill that we passed.
You got all sorts of opportunities.
I mean,
that might be Wizard Wines.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say we do the windmill.
I really wanted to check out the windmill.
Really? All right.
I mean, well, if you looked at it this way, we passed the windmill, we found the girl on the boat, and that completed two of the cards, pretty much, right? Maybe the windmill was another one before.
I don't remember the windmill.
You don't remember the windmill?
Maybe something in the windmill. It was after the camp.
Well, yeah, I remember it. I just don't remember it in the cards.
Well, I'm not saying it's in the card. Maybe something there will lead us to something else. That's what Noah thinks, because we skipped it. But yeah, and there's a cave too we didn't look at.
Yeah. There's a cave. There was a whole bunch
Maybe the
of
person
stuff.
hanging is at the windmill, is what Noah is thinking. I can't remember. I have to look at the cards.
Yeah, I was just looking over them. Yeah.
But
Anyway.
we can go to town first and drop. Let's see what we need to do with these people.
Okay.
What we need to do with these people.
Noah's bad at names.
What do you mean?
He's not.
What do you mean, you people?
And he's not good with etiquette, so you people.
You're not good at etiquette.
You people of the mist.
Like, literally lived in the woods.
All right. This is going to get interesting, potentially. You approach the gates. It is the morning. You guys did actually sleep in a little bit, as I recall, so I'm going to say it's probably about 11 o'clock by the time you reach the gates. And I'll tell you what. Let's give you a map.
Well, all right.
There you go. You guys
Are
see
we
the
coming
map?
in?
Yep.
All right. So you are, yeah, that's where you're at. Exactly. You're at that gate.
Okay.
All right. So you approach the gate. The guards that had previously, it's not the same guards, but of the same group of guards, had previously barred you entry the night before, do not this morning. They, the gate does not have the same padlock and chain on it that it did the previous night. And as you approach, they basically simply ask for your names and your business. State your business.
I give him my last name.
Okay. They take
I
it
only
down.
have the name of Ia. That's just the name I was given.
They take it down.
Gimpy!
The guy writing things down looks up at you with a cocked eyebrow.
Gimpy!
His name is Gimpy.
Is that's your real name, man?
Uh-huh, and I'll pull a piece of bacon out of my pocket and give it to him.
He does not take the bacon.
I'll shrug and eat it.
Gimpy it is, then. Right. And what are you doing here, then? He takes the names of the other two as well. Verena and her brother.
Oh,
We were escorting these two people here.
What are you doing here? Looking for safe... hang on. I remember the accents now.
Not the Sean Connery one.
Not the Sean Connery one. No, it's different game. Different game. And not... not my Western England one either. That's the other one. That's my shrub. My druid took like this. That was terrible. I'm gonna drink some more caffeine. One moment.
Was that a mix of Scottish?
No, it's
It
West,
sounded
West
slightly
Country.
Transylvanian.
No, it's supposed to be West Country. It's I botched it really badly. All right, we are here to seek shelter. The guard gives them an eye, but shrugs. Right then, come on in. But best step carefully. As the iron gate swings inward, inviting you to enter in.
Noah looks down. Does he see any horse manure or anything?
You're looking for essentially
Stepping
records of passage?
carefully.
Oh.
Yep.
Ha ha ha.
Yeah, come on.
The guard doesn't
Keep up.
get it.
Eh.
Wow, pardon me while I drink some more caffeine. Right. Okay, so this town is not nearly as destitute as the previous village. This one actually has some life to it, but the emphasis is on the word some. While the buildings are not boarded up, and while there are occasionally people in the streets, they still have that same kind of dourness that you've met in people that you've met in this land. That much has not changed, and they go about their business with casting you a sidelong glance, slightly more bothered by your presence, but still go about continuing what they're doing, as if they have better things to do. So, where are you guys headed? You're inside the walls. That's not exactly, securing any sort of safety against, a vampire that can fly.
Yeah. Well, best bet is to probably maybe find like the local church or something, because usually they're the ones that are quite nice.
Can we see that building from where we're at?
Well, as you're walking down the street, yes, you can see that building quite easily.
Does it look like a church or something?
It is, in fact, a church, an old, centuries-old stone church with a bulging steeple in the back, and the walls are lined with cracked and stained glass windows. They have various images of saints and things depicted on them, and a fence of wrought iron actually encasing the gravestones along the side here.
I say we might want to maybe stop there and see if they can help you guys out. But I wouldn't mention certain predicaments.
It would not go amiss. It might be our best chance.
I wouldn't mention your sister's ailment, though, right away, till we figure out how this town feels.
At least at the church, you probably might be able to get some information.
After the last priest we ran into, I know it was his son and all, but don't want to take that chance.
May have to pull it out to get shelter there, though.
Yeah, I mean, we're not at first, though.
We'll see how it goes.
Put it in our back pocket.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So you open the church door, and the church here is clearly much more better kept than the one in the previous village was. It appears to actually be mostly in current use. Not that there are parishioners at the moment, but it shows signs of being used recently. The pews are actually intact, as is most of the other accoutrement and decorations. And there is bustling about another old priest who is giving gentle but firm commands to an altar boy. There's also, you can see walking out of the church as you step in, he's walking out of the side door, going out into the grave area. A young man, probably in his middle to late teens, with a sullen look on his face. The priest turns to look at you with his balding pate and weary smile. Says, who do we have here?
Can I tell what kind of religion they are?
You know what? I'm just going to give it to you since you've seen all this before. All of the decorations and holy symbols that are here are the same as the broken ones that you saw in the previous church. This is a church to the Morning Lord.
Okay.
Okay.
Welcome to St. Andrew's. How can I help you?
Well, this here is Irina, and she would like to ask you something.
You get a pointed look from her right away. Father Lucian. You are aware of the lord of our land, are you not? Yes. Who would not be? I have a bit of a problem, and all she does is just kind of stretch her neck out and try to get it outside of her breastplate enough to show just the edges of the two dots. He kind of peers and his eyes grow wide. Oh. Ho, ho.
Well, I wasn't keeping it in the back pocket.
I thought we were going to tell them
Yeah,
that.
I know, right?
She absolutely believed that you wanted her to spill the beans right then and there.
That's cool.
Communication, what a show. All right. He actually gives a slight chuckle for a moment, and everybody kind of gives odd looks. He says, No, I am simply unable to deal with the irony.
What irony?
Might have been able to offer shelter at one point. But alas, I don't know that is possible now.
Why not?
I don't know It is church business. I do not wish this to burden you or to burden others.
Maybe we can help.
Persuasion?
From me.
You're the one who's trying, so you get to roll it.
Okay. Whoa! I critted!
Natural 20.
Okay, well, Gippy just used his charm.
Nat 20.
I can tell you are a good person. As the DM goes,
Wait, me? I mean, yes.
Noah bites his lip really hard.
and humble.
Even by the high-factor chuckles.
That's almost downright deception. Jeez. He sighs for a moment. You aren't from around here. I can only
Nope.
I can only guess that you are of some ability, or else you would not be here.
Sure.
Those who come to this land, if they don't have the capability to defend themselves, don't usually make it this far.
I mean, the only thing almost stopped us once was a broom.
Oh yes, be careful of brooms. Horrible, foul creatures. They'll just as soon as wipe your face clean off. There's a haunted, faraway look for a moment. Where was I? I have a problem with... The church is called St. Andros for a reason. One of the Morning Lord's saints actually has bones entombed here that offer protection from the various evils of this land. But those bones are no longer here. Fortunately, they have been removed, and I know not by who or for what reason.
Do you know how long ago?
I do not know exactly. A few nights ago.
Did you find any clues?
Is that about the same time the wine stopped? That they told us the wine stopped?
I think so.
They didn't tell you exactly when that stopped. They just said,
Oh, okay.
it said recently.
Can I ask him? I'll ask him. Was Father? Was that around the same time you guys had a shortage of wine?
No, I believe that happened. We have not had a wagon in a couple of weeks. I believe that was
Okay, I was just trying to see if there were coincidence.
Until recently, though, I was the only one who knew about the bones. It is a closely guarded secret that is only passed down to whoever oversees this church. And fear that I may have spoken out of turn. Road to hell being paved with good intentions. His voice lowers, kind of looks sidelong over at the altar boy. Young Yeska. Does not have parents. Sleeps in one of the chambers here at night, and we had bad storms. The evils of this land, they put everyone at unease, but children, before they learn, have it the worst. And so I told him about the bones and put him at ease. It's entirely possible that somebody else might have found them. But a bit coincidental. I did ask him if he did tell anybody about the bones. He would not answer.
How'd you discover they were gone? Or do you check on them daily?
There are regular rituals to maintain. But I must confess that I did wake up feeling a bit at unease the following morning. I did not think to check the bones until I went to perform my rites, as usual, in the evening.
Is it quite possible the lord of this land came in at night?
It is possible.
It is a possibility.
However, the bones do offer protection, sanctification of this
Even
place.
from the lord?
It has never been tested. Could not tell you for certain. I know that they would turn away all but the most stalwart undead.
Or maybe just enough for him to get the information from the boy, because from what we've seen from the last town.
Maybe
Again,
we should
it's
talk to
possible.
the boy.
Do as you will, but be gentle. He is but a lad. He has had enough fright.
We'll be nice. Won't we?
Of course.
Out of character. Good thing Krotos ain't here.
Again, I do not know that this would actually provide shelter from the Lord. It may not be sufficient, my lady, to actually protect you, if he is that determined. So I cannot ask of you this in exchange for that. If you wish to help, so be it, and we will offer what aid we can.
With your knowledge of this land and things passed down, do you know any other places or other towns that she might be able to save if need be? Preferably in this town.
I don't know for certain. I do know that the Blue Water Inn down the road has been a haven for travelers for many a year. But it is a roof. It is food.
Do you know any other places that would have another saint of your order? Maybe.
Not as such. There is another abbey in, I believe, yeah, there is another abbey in the town of Kresk, a few miles over. They might have more shelter. I do not know.
You said the town of Abbey?
The town of Kresk.
Oh, Kresk, sorry. I was thinking, no.
Town of Kresk has an abbey.
Yeah. He says it is the Abbey of Saint Markovia.
Well, thank you for the information, sir. We'll try to see if we can help you recover the bones.
It is much appreciated. Anything you can do.
Do you have any way, is there any way for us to be able to feel, or you have any objects that could lead us towards said bones?
Not as such. I would be able to recognize them. I would be able to sense their presence.
Have you walked through the town recently since they've been gone?
I have walked through the main thoroughfares, but nothing.
No inkling?
No.
I'm guessing whoever did this would have to be, I'm saying this out loud, a henchman or some kind of an evil person, because like you said, an evil person probably couldn't hold them that long. Or the Lord of the Land.
Yeah.
Do not know.
Shall we talk to the boy, lads?
Yeah, I think so.
Thank you, Father. And
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Let's discuss tactics here before we go talk to him. First of all, who here is actually skilled socially? Because that ain't Gimpy. I mean,
Krotos raises
I
his
can
hand.
I can offer him some bacon. That might go over well. I don't know. That's about as far as I can go.
I'm bad at social interactions, but I can try to figure it out.
I think out of the three
I'm
of
winging
us,
it right now. Noah's trying to break out a little bit to talk more.
Yeah, I can role play it. It's going to be the roles that'll be a problem for me. So, I got a -1 to my rolls. I don't know about you guys.
For what, like persuasion and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have a
most
3 in
likely.
persuasion.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
that's good.
he is the best because I have a +3 on persuasion.
Okay, so both of you. All right.
I mean,
And
we could.
deception I have is a 5.
If we're all three talking, can't we help each other out?
The most you can do is roll to see if... Well, no. The most you could do is grant advantage, and that's only going to be in certain situations that I deemed appropriate and helpful.
Oh, okay. So no +1 or anything.
No.
But we can all be chiming in and role playing and whatnot, and hopefully we can grant each other, advantage as we go. So, all right. So
I knew I
what's
picked
the
the wrong
tactic?
feat.
What's the Well, I don't know. The whole tough thing almost kind of seemed like a necessity at this point.
Yeah, I was going to do the one where you could like talk to people real well, but the linguists or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess.
So.
Nice cop, good cop.
Yeah, I mean, we could come in. I could actually offer him some bacon right off the bat.
You can act like a mother.
We could introduce him to Arena. Wait, what?
Mother I am, mother of death.
We could introduce him to Arena and, appeal to him saying that she really needs help and ask him if he would be willing to help her, and then go into the whole Bones question and whatnot.
And we're here for we could protect him no matter what. Also, we got to play that role, because if he's afraid of whatever, may have to pay him a gold. Yeah. May have to pay him a gold too.
And tell him that we won't be mad at him. He won't get in trouble. Any of that kind of stuff. He has to be reassured of that. All right.
And he might be one of those. He said he don't have a family, so he could be very good in your art too. Just because he's an altar boy, don't mean he can't be a fine master artman like yourself can be.
Well, Gimpy is an orphan, in fact. Maybe that'll come into play as we do this. I don't know.
Okay, well you
you can play the I've been in your shoes and I know how you feel, and try to be his mentor. Maybe, I don't know.
It's true.
Well, we'll see how it goes. We want to let Ia talk first, since she's a female figure. Maybe he hasn't been around much female. It's just the father.
Are you guys gonna actually let me talk?
Yeah.
Because every single time I try to ask you a question, you've cut me off.
I would advise.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
I would advise you guys.
I'm sat here like this for like a minute, trying to get your attention.
I've had to turn her volume up in Discord, so you guys might want to do that too.
Yeah, part of the problem is the delay. You'll start saying something, and then all of a sudden somebody else will start talking that wasn't talking before, and so it'll
that quarter-second delay. Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks.
All right.
I know I'm not the most loudest person, but I try to be.
That's why I turned you way up. All right, so what's up?
All right, so Ia, if you want to start to talk to him, do you want to offer him some bacon? Because Gimpy has some bacon in his pocket.
I think you should offer him the bacon. That way he can
All
laugh
right.
at you. Which should make him more calm.
All right.
All right. So I guess Gimpy's going to scamper over to him and say, "Hey, want some bacon?" And you guys can come on in and start talking, of course, as well.
Yes?
Was he in his room?
No. No, he's dusting the pews and altars and other decorations.
All right, Gimpy's gonna hand him some bacon and then pull out some more for himself and start nibbling on it.
Looks over to the father. Tries to look for the father because he, thinks he might disapprove of eating while on the job. But the father is very purposely not looking in you guys' direction at all. He's very much I'm not seeing this over on the other side of the church.
He's playing I don't know, I don't care mode.
Yes.
Good bacon.
I want to walk over and do
yeah,
the whole...
He starts eating the bacon.
I'm going to do my whole monk, meditating thing while he's doing it, just to look like I'm doing it, but paying attention.
Where?
Right next to Gimpy, so he can see me do it.
Okay. Well, he's eating bacon. Now what?
He'll say, "These are my friends. They like
Hi.
bacon too."
Hi,
Hello, my
What's your
child.
name?
I'm Yeska.
Oh. Well, my name's Ia. The short one here to give you the bacon is Gimpy.
He's about Gimpy's
And
size,
other-
so.
Hi, I'm Gimpy.
Well,
And I am Brother
to
Noah.
Ia, they're short. To Ia, they're short. And then
Gimpy will see his look and say, "She's pretty cool looking, huh?"
He's very tall.
Yeah, it's a good thing she's a good guy.
Are you... She's good? She's not evil? Because she has horns.
Oh no, she protects people. She's really nice.
Can you stab people with those
I-
horns?
Possibly, but it'd be kind of hard to stab somebody when the point of the horns on the back of the head. Maybe if I did a backwards headbutt.
That would be cool.
She's pretty awesome. She can do magic.
She saved my life once or twice.
Yes, though it's proved to be more difficult to keep you alive.
Noah gives a certain look.
Did you all need something?
We would just like to talk.
Okay.
Since you're new here, we would like to know some of the people.
Okay.
We didn't introduce our other friends.
Oh yeah.
They're off talking with the father. Actually, they're helping to distract.
Oh, okay.
They're helping to distract the father.
Yeah. You see the lady that's talking to your priest over there?
Yeah, she's pretty.
She is very pretty. She came here looking for help.
Okay.
But your priest says he cannot offer much help because he doesn't have, what was it? A ritualistic thing?
I think they were bones.
The saint. Just say the saint's body's missing. Your saint of the church is vanished. Noah says.
Oh.
That's what it was.
Oh.
You think you can help her?
I don't know where they are.
Oh well, I mean.
We're not asking where they are. We're just asking if you've seen them.
Okay, persuasion with advantage from Ia.
So how do you do that with advantage? Is it click on advantage?
No, you just
Yes.
roll it.
Yes.
Make sure it's 2 rolls. Oh,
She
okay.
has that option. Yeah. You click
Oh,
advantage
sweet.
and then click it, and then roll it twice. 16.
Nice.
That's pretty
I haven't
decent.
seen that before.
Yeah, and it will actually yeah, see how it highlights the one that actually counts.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, totally.
He looks around a bit scared. I don't know where they are. I don't know who took them, but I did tell Milivosh. He was worried. He was scared for his family. So I wanted him to feel safe. I wanted him. And tears start rolling down his eyes.
I Noah pats him on his back. Kind of give him a half monk hug.
He kind of goes down to be more at his height. It's okay. You were just trying to help.
Does he live in this town?
Right?
At this point, the door to the side of the church opens, and that same young man steps in. He's got a shovel over one shoulder, and you can see it's caked with bits of dirt, moist dirt. His boots are also how he kind of treads a little bit of dirt in. He tries to stomp them at the door, but kind of half-heartedly. There's quite a bit of frustration in the man's gait and how he conducts himself just on a regular basis. And he makes eye contact with Yeska. Seeing Yeska talk to a bunch of strangers, and something seems to pass between them unspoken. And his eyes get wide, and all of a sudden he bolts back out the door he just came through and takes off.
Noah runs after him.
Yep.
I have a speed of 40. I have a speed of 40.
Speed of 40?
Sounds like a 70s car chase. Oh, there we go.
I didn't think about that. That would have actually been really good.
Yeah, that's an awesome intro.
If it hadn't gone into minor keys,
Very
it'd been
nice.
just a bit faster.
Right.
All right, so let's get initiatives then.
Do we need our characters to click on, or are you just going to type them in?
Oh,
Good call.
just go ahead and tell you what. Just roll a d20. We'll figure it out, and keep in mind what your dex modifier is. I guess Noah, you've got a bonus too, don't you?
Yeah.
All right.
I figured it was easier to add the bonus. Just do it that way.
So I just click on initiative then? Or no?
Yeah.
I had
Nice.
the same one Noah did.
All right. So Noah got a 17. He got now. Noah, does that include your? Yeah, that's your
Yeah,
plus
that
3 and your
includes
plus
the
5. Yeah. Okay. He got a 17.
Yep.
Just a regular 17. It had no modifiers.
Gimpy had a 10. And
So,
Milivosh-
does that mean Iaz is actually higher?
no, she doesn't have any modifiers.
Okay.
Well, that's really interesting. 2 17s and 2 10s. All right.
Well, my short little gimpy legs won't carry me that fast anyway.
So I'm
that's
gonna
not
say
surprising.
that he's gonna get 30 feet, just as a matter of surprise, and it is now you guys' turn to react. So Ia and Noah, you can act simultaneously.
Go ahead, Ia, first. I'm going to look at my key real quick.
Well, my first reaction is to actually, be worried about the boy. So that's what I was doing. I was trying to see what was going on with him. Yeah.
He's frozen in place and isn't moving or doing anything. He looks very fearful, but that same kind of look that kids get when they've tattled on somebody and then got found out.
So that might be the person that he told.
So I need you to determine what you're doing real quick.
I'm just going to run after him.
Okay. You can actually catch up, Noah, and that is your move since you are faster than...
Tackle him!
Yeah.
Can I... I can't grab at him.
Sure you can. It's a grapple.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to grapple him.
Okay. So a grapple, I believe, unless you have something that specifically says otherwise, a grapple is going to be
Acrobatics?
Athletics check. $12. All right. Well, let's do a roll for him. And a natural 1. Wow. Okay.
Probably doesn't really.
There's no power over the monk.
No.
So you very easily, boom, tackle him. Are you just wanting? Well, are you wanting to knock him down to the ground? Is that what you're wanting to do?
Yeah, pretty much.
You kick the crap out of him. He literally has, it's 1. Like, he doesn't even get any modifiers. So yeah, you take him to the ground. Anything else you're gonna do?
Why are you running? And that's it.
All right. Gimpy, what are you doing? Or Ia, did you have anything else you were gonna do, or are you just gonna look after the kid?
Nah, I was just staying back with the kid, letting those two handle it.
All right, Gimpy, what's up? Actually, I tell you what, Gimpy, let's roll tiebreaker, please.
Okay.
All right, Gimpy going first.
Alright, so let's scamper over there. And since he's on the ground, I'm just gonna get all up in his face and have, let's say, the dagger of venom in my hand since it's all nasty looking. And say, where are the bones?
Roll an intimidation check, please.
Damn it.
Yar, where are the bones?
In the rum.
Yeah, I guess if I fail this, you can always intimidate him, Noah, so I'll just do it without any... Yep, that's what
4.
Yeah.
Hey.
Alright.
No, that's not.
He
I think
actually,
you'd have disadvantage.
he actually laughs, like giggles.
I probably have, like, bacon sticking out of my teeth or something. Yeah.
No, it's the sight of a halfling trying to be menacing. Actually, just
Alright.
he's
It's probably pretty funny.
he's like, and then he's gonna try and wrench himself free of the grapple. So
No problem, Snow.
It's no longer should.
go ahead and roll another athletics check.
Oh, me?
Yep, you... A natural 1.
You get flown to the sky.
Can I use my luck to reroll it?
You may. But I'm going to have you actually re-roll it.
So I'm down to 2.
Okay. So click it again, please, and then...
No,
This is not a 1.
Yeah, it's not a 1, but that is a 7, and he rolled higher. So he is... he's not going to do any damage with it, but he's going to basically just, like, beat at you to kind of get you free, and you have to relinquish enough just trying to avoid the blows and prevent yourself from actually taking damage that you can't maintain the grip. And he scrambles to his feet and is going to start making break for it again, but he's not going to be able to get very far before it is Eos and Noah's turn once again. Yeah, are you just going to remain behind, or is there anything else you're going to do at this point?
Well, seeing that the boy's, okay, I'm going to take off after the 2 boys.
Okay. Actually, at this point, there's something I missed. I'm going to have him roll check real quick. That's going to be sufficient for him to reach the fence, the cast iron fence, and he's not going to, like, vault it, but he's going to climb over and be on the other side at the end of his turn. He's got enough movement for that. So, Noah.
I'm going to run over and pull him off the fence.
No, he's over the fence.
He's over the fence. It's not a high fence. It's only about 5 feet tall. But it does have those kind of spiked pops to the wrought iron.
I'm going to climb up to the top of the fence and then jump on him.
Okay.
I know he's still hanging on to the fence, but I'm going to jump on him with the nunchucks out just to be scary.
Oh, man. All right, so go ahead.
And as roll. I'm coming down, I'm going to be, where are the bones?
Where are the bones?
So what do I need to roll?
I need you to roll, first off, an acrobatics check. We're dealing with that fence. 16, that's pretty good. All right, and then I need you to roll an attack roll. And this is going to be, oh, no, this is an unarmed roll. This is an unarmed roll, because you're basically looking to contact him.
Okay, I'm going to use my nunchucks. Oh, no, I can't. Never mind.
You will do damage to him if you do that. Just saying.
So I just roll d20 then.
Well, you still get your bonuses. You still get your proficiency bonus. You still get to use Dex. Same as you would with any other martial arts. Oh, I see what you're saying. You may be muted because I can't hear you.
Yeah, that's right. I was going to add the 3.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead, roll it. It's not rolling. Natural 1.
It went through. Okay, never mind. I rolled it twice for some reason.
Yeah, they're going slow this evening. Not entirely certain why.
Yeah, I was making sure I had all my pluses in there.
I need you to roll a d4, please, because that is a critical miss on an attack.
Well, make sure you don't get your shorts caught on the fence.
That is a distinct possibility.
That'd also be very funny.
He just vaulted a spike-topped fence and rolled a natural 1, and that's a 2. That's not good. That is, in fact, actually...
Get down here and pick up all this clothes.
That would be Merlin's wife.
Noah's like, what? That's why I rolled a 1.
Some mother somewhere yelling at their child in another house nearby. All right, so 2 is supposed to be... 2... And Kimpy's house went dark. Oh, God.
Are you okay?
They're calling from inside the house. All right. 2 is supposed
Beware
to
the
be...
brooms, Gimpy.
2 is supposed to be you accidentally hit one of your teammates. There's no other teammates near you, however, right now, Noah.
I think the only one closest to
So I
Gimpy, that's
accidentally hit him with the nunchucks, even though I didn't want to.
No. I'm just going to say that you hit yourself. Go ahead and roll another attack roll, please. Another unarmed attack roll. Natural 20. Natural 19.
I hate you, Q.
You
oh my
the
god.
fence and try to come down on top of him, but he manages to get an arm up and stiffs arms you. And you fall backwards, and that point of that fence goes right up Main Street.
Oh.
Does slow fall help me at all?
No, you don't have time to turn that on.
I think it's an automatic.
And I'm going to say that that is 6 points of damage.
This
6
dude's
points
in
of
trouble.
pain of a pointy damage.
6 points of infiltration damage.
See what happens when we don't have our shield here.
6 points of wrought iron enema damage.
Hi, Gimpy, you're gonna have to get him. As I'm screaming in pain.
He's a
Yeah.
falsetto. Gimpy, you're up.
All right. So
Almost had a no.
Just shoot him.
I'm actually thinking about it, yeah.
Can you just like pin his robe to like the ground or something? You know, that'd give us a couple extra seconds to bolt over the fence, and maybe pull Noah off the fence.
So I'm going to scale the fence and leap onto him and actually put him in a chokehold from behind, so I'll be really difficult to get off of him.
All right, acrobatics, please.
Alrighty. Wow, that's terrible for me. That's amazing.
All right.
Now,
What are you gonna do? Run into Noah now?
Dice gods, please.
yeah, I mean, these are things that I'm supposed to be particularly good at. Climbing doesn't even cost me any additional movement, and I can jump
You rolled a
plus
2.
5 feet. I know,
You
this
rolled a
is
2.
crazy.
So there's this mental image that I have now of this little halfling trying to scrabble up a fence and not getting any purchase.
I think I should
Alright,
be on
fine.
accident.
Fine. I'll just shoot him through
Cute.
the fence.
Q.
Yes.
Can I just toss Gimpy over the fence?
You're not
I'm just
there.
gonna shoot him.
You're back at the. Oh no, you were running out.
No, I was running after him.
So you can on your turn, but not yet.
Okay. Well,
I
Gimpy's
say,
going for it.
alright, man. If it's gotta be this way, it's gotta be this way. Pull out the crossbow, shoot him in the leg.
Oh, the crossbow or the gun?
No, the crossbow.
Okay. Okay.
That's insane.
I was gonna say.
I'm not gonna blow off his leg. Jesus. I just want to make him gimpy.
Like you.
Mm-hmm.
All
Alright. Oh, technically, I guess I have advantage on him, don't I? Because Noah's there. Alright, that may be way too much damage. Can I say this is non-lethal?
I don't know how you do non-lethal with a crossbow.
Alright, I'll shoot him and we'll
you can
patch
shoot
him
to
up
maim.
later.
You can shoot to maim. That's fine.
That's my goal. Alright.
Yeah. No,
yes.
Yeah.
So I'm. This is something that I'm kind of picking up from watching other D&D games. I'm allowing more freedom of expression in combat. You can be a bit more like, I aim for this, without needing to do any sort of crazy modifiers or anything like that. And as long as, like, it makes sense, and they're not like a hit point sponge that you have to deal with first, like, you know, all sorts of circumstances. So this kind of thing, perfectly acceptable. So go ahead and roll your attack roll.
Radio.
That is definitely a hit. Where were you aiming for?
His leg.
His leg. All right.
He ain't gonna be running no mo.
Bolt goes out and pierces right through, all the way. Point comes out the other side. Ah! And he falls to the ground.
You should stay put now.
We should take him to the church real quick.
Okay. He is... Well, it's not... No, it is his turn, actually.
Yeah.
Q, on the map, which way did he jump over?
To the west.
So we're not really in the street.
No.
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 Okay, then.
We're still in the grass.
Actually, I'm looking at the scale here. He would have had to go to right towards the road. So you need, because it's too far. That's a good 300 feet from the church to the western edge of that graveyard. So no, he would have had to run straight for. So yeah, he's in the road.
Well, if he came in through the back gate, there was the door back, the side door.
No,
we
it's
don't know where
the
the
side. It's the side door. It's along the side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's in the middle. He would have to either go north or the road.
No, he's at the road. He was heading for the road. He was heading towards people. So I need you all now to roll stealth checks.
Does Ia, because she's not out there?
Oh man, yeah, she is out. She is out there. Okay, got a natural 20 from Gimpy, 19 from Ia, 12 from No. It was actually not bad. It's essentially it's a stealth check that I'm factoring in everybody's contributions. So, like 112 isn't going to automatically like sync everybody.
It makes sense. I have a 12. I have a fence on my butt.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of did like a high-pitched squeal that probably was heard across town.
So Gimpy, with that 29, he actually leaned back toward the fence to as you hit him to scream, and you actually like stick your arms through the wrought iron bars and cover up his scream, so it actually doesn't get very far. So you've got him at least quiet for the moment, and he is on his turn not going to move or do anything. So,
is there a fence near us? Like a gate fence, sorry, like a way in.
No, there is no gate near you. There are no gates in this fence. The only way out of the graveyard is through the church.
Is there a door right here?
Yes, along this. Let me see if I can do a little better. Oh no, it's not working. Because I had to turn off the sound effect or the visual effects. Bleh. Okay, no, it's on the side, on the western side, that little outcrop part that's sticking out.
Oh, so we had to walk pretty far to get to the gate door.
Yeah, I mean it's a 45-foot from the fence to the door.
Are we still doing initiative stuff?
You know what? He's not doing anything, so I'm gonna say that unless something happens to put us back into initiative, no, we're out of it.
Can I get myself off the fence? Or am I
Yes.
stuck on there?
Yes, you can.
Have I caught up to them so I can help Noah off the
Yeah,
fence?
you're caught up. Yeah, you can help him down.
I have a 14 strength. Can I push him over the top of the fence?
Possibly. Possibly.
I asked Gimpy if you think I should just try to get him over the fence on your side.
Yeah, if we could pull him over, it means to be less hassle dragging him around.
Sure.
Because I feel in a town they don't like outsiders. This might not look good.
Sure.
You're just gonna lift him over. You're not gonna tell him anything.
My friend here will shoot you in the head next time. We're gonna push. You're gonna climb over this fence onto the other side, and we're gonna fix you up. All we want is some questions. We didn't want to even do this. You caused this on your own by running for no reason.
I did it for my
You understand?
I did it for my family. Screw you.
Well, we know where your family live.
Deception roll, please.
This will be fun.
Bullshit. Actually, let me roll for that. Oh, natural 20. Bullshit.
Alright. Go
Like,
grab the father and ask where he lives.
And then he goes pale. He wouldn't do that. He wouldn't tell you that. Or is that what you're doing, Ia? Are you going inside?
No, I'm trying to persuade. I wanted to persuade him to actually just let us help him back over the fence. So that we can get his leg fixed.
Who do you think has us looking for what's missing?
It'd be. Look, let's tell you.
Do you think the father cares about your? Do you think the father cares about your family life?
I'll tell you what you want to know. Go to the front door, please. I don't want to try and land.
Okay. Then
So,
let's walk around to the front door.
Noah gets right behind his back, kind of like with
no,
his inside arm holding on to the back of his shirt.
Yes.
Yes.
Limp and limpier.
Exactly.
We'll meet you guys inside.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, so you head back to the front door of the church. You hobble your way in through the front door. Father Lucien is right there, and and you guys also come in from the side door and meet them up at the front.
I would walk a little slower than normal, so they have a chance to brief Father.
You're both already walking normal, or walking slower than normal, for that purpose.
But you understand, I specifically would walk slower so they have time to get in there for me, they can talk to the Father.
All right, so you guys have a moment. What are you gonna say? What's happened? What's happened?
So it turns out.
First, we're gonna go to what's the boy's name? We have to write him down. The young boy, the altar boy.
Yeska.
First, I'm going over to him and tell him that it's all right that we got him and that Noah is bringing him around the front, and then I'm going to bring him over to the priest.
Okay. He nods. He's got a fearful look in his eye. Go ahead and roll persuasion. Or no, you did roll persuasion. Or no, that was for me, the Volsh. Yeah, go ahead and roll persuasion. 17. It's pretty good. All right. Yeah, he'll calm down a bit and follow you over to the priest. So, Gimpy, what are you saying to the father?
All right, so I'll say that we had a bit of a scuffle at the fence. Turns out that, yeah, what's his name who went running out, he took the bones for his family.
Doesn't make any sense. Be no value.
Unless he was selling them to somebody, but we'll find out here in a minute.
Yes, we shall. All right. So sure, at this point you guys will come in, and he will see the blood coming from his wound, and will rush over and Milvosh, you foolish boy, what have you brought upon yourself? He does not respond. The priest.
I say he brought himself a permanent limp.
Now, the priest will bend down, will lightly snap the bolt.
Hey!
Get it pulled through so it's clean, and you'll see him hold a holy symbol close to his chest, and it starts to emanate a faint light along with his hand, now reaching out to touch the leg. It glows with a holy light, and you see the blood flow stop, and the wound slowly close over.
Well,
So, no, it's going to be awkward for you to ask him to lay on hands for you.
He is a priest. I'm just saying, OOC.
I think he was being
Father.
Oh, wait, sorry. Noah's like way too old. Never mind.
Holy finger.
Hey, Father, may I talk to you real quick before you finish questioning?
Of course. Wait, before...
Quietly, I'm just going to say,
Yes.
say, sure I will, Father. You don't have to tell me. But I'm going to say something really loud and just go with it. And then I say out loud, where does this young man live? Can you tell me this?
I don't know if I approve of this tactic, lad.
It's just backup. If you don't talk, I'll just pretend like I know where he lives. You don't have to tell me. We're not really knowing where he lives, so it's not really going to hurt his family.
That's
I
not
don't
what
want to hurt
meant.
his family anyways.
I suppose such
not a
ways can be
tactic
necessary.
that most people would approve of.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically thug intimidation, but he's threatening family. He's not going to look kindly upon it. He frowns.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't know I threatened he doesn't know I threatened his family. I'm just asking where he lives.
Oh, he can pretty much tell. Especially judging by reactions and such. So,
okay, Father.
Can I
We'll
just
try your way
step
first.
in before he makes it worse?
what do you?
Well, if he stops me from saying it out loud, I wouldn't say it out loud.
No, he
I'll
didn't
just
stop
be
you.
like,
He didn't stop you. You said it, and then he reacted after. So it's
okay.
and he's talking to you with a
So now
frown.
let him go back. I'm like, yeah, okay. Then I limp over and just sit down while everybody else do what they need to do.
Well, I'm going to go over to talk to him.
Yep, me too.
Noah's just a little upset he got a fence up his butt, okay?
And you could just say you had your prostate checked. It's all good.
Thoroughly inspected. You might want to, get a tetanus shot. Anyway,
You were just a little too on the fence over whether or not to hurt the guy.
Exactly. All right. So, what are you guys doing then? You gonna go over and talk to him?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, you
Well,
said you had answers for us. Go ahead and start talking.
The boy told me about the bones.
Right, we know. And then?
Look, I've got a lot of mouths to feed, okay? I've got younger brothers and sisters, and they go hungry almost every night.
What'd you do?
You don't feed without food.
Gimpy.
You don't get food without money. Working in the church doesn't exactly pay.
What'd you do?
Gimpy, let him talk.
Somebody said that they might have use for, our artifacts and such. We pay money
Who
for
said?
him. Guy at the tavern. Name is Henrik, I think. Not sure why
And
you
you took
care.
the
I think
bones?
he just runs the local coffin shop. I don't know why you'd care about powerful artifacts, but said he'd pay good money for them.
And you decided to take the bones to him because you wanted to help your family?
Look, we've got enough money now for a while. We got enough to last us a while. So I don't feel bad about it.
After Noah's calmed down, he walks over.
I don't think anybody would feel terrible about it. It still wasn't something that you should have done, but you did it for a good reason.
Damn
Noah's.
right.
So I'm not mad at you anymore. I'm sorry for things I've said. I was a little upset about a fence.
Yeah, he's just grumpy.
But can you go talk to this lad and say that there's people in town that has an artifact they're looking to sell, but they want to do it privately?
Could do that. Yeah.
Not gonna hurt them. The only reason it happened to you is because you ran. We just want to talk to him, but we want to talk to him alone. To look at Gimpy, do you think that's a good idea?
Sure, works for me.
Yeah, okay. I think I could do that.
Your heart was in the right place.
And I'm like, well, how long do you think it'll go to talk to him and come back to us?
I don't know.
I'll give you a gold.
I don't want your damn money.
Huh?
He shoves you away.
You want bacon?
Yeah, okay.
So when you get back, Gimpy will give you some bacon.
God, I'm not some little courier boy, alright?
It may take time. These things take time. We just have to wait.
How
Okay.
long? How much time will it
Thank you.
take?
I don't know.
It'll take as long as it
How
takes.
far away is the tavern?
Okay? You... Noah?
Halfway across town, alright? Just, I don't know when he's gonna show up again. He might be there now, he might not be there till tomorrow for all I know. Jeez, fuck off.
We'll walk
God.
over there. If he's there. If he's not there, come back and let us know he's not there so we know.
He just stands up and tests his leg and then walks out the door, slamming it shut behind him.
I just slightly put some pressure on Noah's shoulders so he can know that I'm slightly getting annoyed at him. Because he's the intimidating
He's doing what we want. He's doing what I want him to do, right? So it worked.
Gimpy says maybe I should follow him.
Good point. It could be a trap.
Alright, so I'm gonna stealthily, at a slight distance, follow him.
Okay. You will follow them. Go ahead and roll a stealth check, please. 20.
As they're doing that, I want to talk to the priest about my injuries.
What happened, lad?
Well, I tried to jump over a fence, and the fence went in the wrong spot.
Oh. Ooh. Oh.
I love all the inanimate objects. Well, some of them are animated, yes. but they've turned out to be some of our deadliest foes.
You got a broom, a statue, and then now
A fence.
A fence.
A fence. I have seen
Awesome.
some of the most powerful parties defeated by a single door. And I don't mean the one that nearly swallowed Gimpy. I mean just a normal door. You can't get past it. All right. You managed to keep to the shadows. It is broad daylight. Like, it's noon. It's well, okay, it's daylight such as it is in this land. It's still cloudy and overcast. But you're able to cling to the sides of buildings and manage to avoid being seen. And it's not quite half a mile to the inn. You head to this building here. Hang on 1 second. Why is it not? I don't know why it's not doing anything. It's because I can't seem to get it to react. It's the red one in the center.
Right there.
Yeah, it's not showing up. Like, none of the pings are showing up, unfortunately.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Are you on a different
I saw
layer
a
or
circle.
something? Oh, did you? Alright.
Yeah, I saw one that showed up.
You saw the ping?
Yeah.
You see it just now?
Not now. I mean, I think I saw
Not
it
yours, it was mine.
Oh, okay.
The red one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's because I tried to
Gimpy
do
does.
some special
That's
effects and
it.
it broke it because I don't have the right settings at the moment. But yeah, it's the red one that's directly in the center at this major road that goes through west to east. It's in the middle, north of that. So that is the building there, and there is as you approach it, you see gray smoke issuing from the chimney. It's a very large 2-story wooden building with a stone foundation and a tile roof upon which several ravens are perched. And there's a painted wooden sign hanging above the main entrance depicting a blue waterfall.
Okay. Well, I will quietly enter the building after he does.
Okay. Let me see here. All right. When you enter, you see that he has crossed the main tap room. And you know what? I'm gonna... What the deuce?
I don't know what to do.
I lost the map too.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Is it?
Oh, it's probably because we're not there.
No, I know.
Yeah.
It's not working for me at all. It's not loading the image.
No, I had to. That's why I refreshed earlier. When I went to zoom out on the map to see where you guys were at, I couldn't see.
Wow, Roll20 being all sorts of fail tonight. Kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Can we try a different layer?
Oh, I got the map back.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay, I'm going to refresh Roll20. Because it is being all sorts of broken.
I can still hear you guys. I'm going to take a bio break.
Okay.
Especially since I'm not going to be talking for a minute.
Yeah.
All right. There we go. Okay, and you probably do only see black right now. Give me one moment. You see stuff now?
Yes, sir.
All right. So, yes, it's a simple tap room. You see damp cloaks hanging from pegs in the entrance portico, and the tavern itself is packed with tables and chairs. There is a bar stretching along one wall under a balcony that's above it that can be reached by a wooden staircase that hugs that north wall there. There's another balcony overhanging an entrance to the east, and all of the windows are fitted with thick shutters and crossbars. You got lanterns hanging above the bar and resting on the tables, and they bathe the room in a dull orange light. Basically, the windows aren't bringing any sort of extra light in. The glass is too opaque. So you do have shadows being cast upon the walls, even in broad daylight. And most of the walls are adorned with wolf heads mounted on wooden plaques.
All right.
So the let's see. You will see them in the center. No, we'll say at the bar. There we go. Yay, ping is working again.
Hey.
You'll see the two of them sitting at the bar. The boy is talking to somebody that you do not recognize and appearing to have a low, hushed conversation. Are you wanting to hide the fact that you've entered this place?
Yeah, I'm pretty good at being inconspicuous, so I'll just
Okay.
just be
Roll stealth
moving
again,
off
please.
into. All right.
Oh, damn. All right. Nobody seems to have noticed your entry.
Nice.
You do see, seated at one of the tables, there are two rather gruff-looking men. And they're back in one of the corners, but this is kind of early in the day, so you're actually surprised to see at least this many people here at the moment.
In this land, no. I expect the taverns to be pretty full in
That's
this
a
land.
very good point. That's a very good point. Yeah, and let's say that's it.
Okay. I'm going to, I guess, unless, well, okay, so is there a good place where I could easily hide myself and hear them, or should I just watch the facial expressions and judge based off of that?
You can certainly attempt it. Your odds of being noticed will increase the closer you get, but at this point it's a matter of surreptition as much as anything. Since
How dark is
entered,
it in here?
It's not that dark. There are enough lanterns to cast enough light so that the place is well lit. It's just it does have some shadows being cast in rather darkly in certain places, certain corners. You could potentially make your way into one of those, but you're still in an open room, so take that as you will.
Right. Alright, I'm gonna watch their facial expressions for now and judge as much as I can based off of that.
Alright, roll insight, please.
Of course.
That's a 5. You see them having a conversation, but you're unable to really figure out what exactly it is that either of them are feeling. They just seem to be talking to each other. They're kind of not even looking in your direction. It makes it rather difficult.
Gotcha. Alright, well, Yes, Noah pointed out that I should look for anything that goes with cards, so let me know if there's anything that looks like that, but I'm
That's
guessing
up to you guys. That's up to you. There may be one or two. I may point out if there's like one or two things, but it's largely up to you guys to draw those conclusions.
I mean, unless there's a picture of a woman above the fireplace or something like that.
There's no fireplace.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I don't really see anything that matches this environment. So,
I was just thinking
all right.
about it.
Yeah, totally. Okay. I'm going to wait and keep watching. See if money is exchanged one way or the other, or you know, voices are raised, handshakes, anything that I could actually see or hear with their backs to me.
All right. So they don't actually do anything overtly, but go ahead and roll one more insight check, please.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Of course.
Damn.
All right.
All right. There is enough of a nod, and I'll say that you can read enough lips from that exchange. You can tell that some sort of agreement was made.
And with a crit, can I tell anything about what type of agreement? Whether it was the business deal we were talking about, or a, thanks for letting me know about the strangers kind of thing said at the end, or something like that.
The gentleman being left behind at the bar as Milvoge now gets up and starts to walk towards the exit does not look perturbed. He seems satisfied. And the Milvoge has a bit of grim determination about him.
Okay, what about the other guy? Does he look angry, or...
No, that's what I said. He does not seem perturbed or...
Oh, okay.
Or
right.
worried or in any way concerned.
Okay.
He seems...
Sorry, I thought that was Milvoge. Alright.
No, Milvoge just has determination.
Okay. I will let Milvoge exit, watch the other guy for a moment to see if he does anything, and if not, I will follow Milvoge.
Alright. Roll one more stealth check, please.
Yokely dokely.
27. Oh, yeah.
27.
You're good. Yeah. Nobody sees you. I don't think anybody has seen you since you entered this. It was one of those things like, if there was somebody tending bar at the moment, which there isn't, probably would have said something along the lines of, "Wind's blowing the door open." That kind of thing. Just
nice.
Puff of shadow you are. All right, so you are able to follow him back to the church just fine. And when he steps inside, he looks about, does not see you, looks around, and you're right behind him, having just stepped in right behind him. And he says, "Oh, God. It's done, all right?" He's, thinks there's a deal that's going to happen.
Alright. Sounds good. I'll hand him a piece of bacon. Smile.
What time are we supposed to meet him?
He seems to begrudgingly take it only because he's hungry and not because of any other reason. It's you're offering food in a land where food can be somewhat scarce, so yeah. He says, well, okay, let me back step a bit. What deal were you trying to tell him to make?
I believe what Noah said was that he was to go and tell the guy that somebody had an artifact that they might want to sell to set up a meeting. Wasn't that...
Was it sell or steal?
Noah, what was it that you said?
I think I said sell, but steal sounds good too. We could steal an artifact from him.
Yeah, I thought it was sell, but
Okay. Well, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. That's what was said.
If he misheard me, then he misheard me. But I think I said sell.
No, that's just me.
Oh, okay. Steal would have sounded better, so we don't have to try to fake an artifact.
So
but we've got an
yes,
artifact.
he would have said.
I don't think we want to show that.
No, we don't.
Gimpy then, what would have happened is after the boy walked out, the man he was speaking to would have then downed his drink quickly and then headed out the door. And when you guys do talk to Milivoj later, he says that Henrik says that you can come by the shop at any time.
Okay.
I think we have a Krotos.
Woohoo!
Krotos might possibly be here
Yay.
with construction stopping.
Yay!
Yeah.
It's always awesome to hear the construction stop at like 10:20.
Indeed.
As was said in chat, yes, it is probably not legal for them to have kept working after 10.
Probably not. I'd be surprised if their union allowed it.
Especially on a weeknight.
Especially on a weeknight, yeah. I mean,
All right, so you more or less caught up, right? So I don't have to go into.
I know that there's a deal going on now for an artifact. I know that before that we shot a poor young man in the leg for the reason being that Noah skewered himself in places that should not be skewered and could not
Actually,
he's not a poor young man.
The reason was
It's a matter of
because
opinion.
the fence was clearly too dire of an enemy for us to be able to defeat.
Technically,
We had to resort to drastic measures.
Technically, he's putting the town in danger. Technically.
The fencer, the fencer, the young man.
This young man, you said poor young man that we shot. Technically, is putting the town in danger, is what Noah's thinking. After we left the last town, that's why he was so aggressive towards him.
Yeah.
Although the priest should sleep easy because clearly he has a very effective fence.
Yeah. So,
yes.
if I may garner a guess, what has Krotos been doing for the past however long? One of my many guesses was that he was in a stupor, drunk at the bar, and probably might have noticed Gimpy only because he recognized him.
No, we are saying that you were essentially helping keep track of the young boy, talking with the father.
You got lost
you
in the
remained behind
confessional.
with everybody else.
No, it's fine.
You're the catty one.
That's what I assumed. You're good with kids and stuff, so you would have been with the good kid, not the bad kid.
Yeah.
Leave me with the good kid, because you're not going to end up
in Noah's mind,
you're
after we left the other town, with the church being the way it is, now this church is probably going to turn that way if we don't get this artifact back.
Probably.
And thus, the town's going to start being like the other town.
Alright, well, I feel caught up enough.
Somebody is drawing. Noah, you're drawing a bunch of squares.
See a bunch of squares, yeah.
Yeah.
Some are yellow too. None of us have yellow, so I'm really confused.
What, Yoshi?
I was saying, why are there so many squares?
Boom. There we go.
What squares? There are no squares.
All right, I deleted them.
Like
All right, now moving on. Ah, stupid mic. I'm still getting used to this mic being here. Having trouble with
like
my
right
arms.
in your face?
More like right in my arm movement space.
Ah.
That's my problem. All right, because I like to gesticulate. I'm actually thinking at one point I'm going to, at some point, try and get a standing DM station of some kind, some sort of setup where I can do this standing up. I can actually be like have a lot more free range of movement. So we'll see. Anyway.
Yeah, that'd be neat.
Probably might have to. Might be
So
easier.
I was like, Gimpy, while you were in there, did you see any mana music or anything at the
Poor
tavern?
Yoshi. Poor Yoshi has been cut off so many times this evening.
Oh, I'm sorry, Yoshi. I turned you up too.
It's okay. Go ahead.
That's all I was gonna say.
No. Okay, go ahead.
Question answered. All
Yeah.
right. Nothing?
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Sorry, yeah.
Moving on. So, what are you guys doing then?
Well, I guess we got a shop owner to go visit.
There is that.
How long are we supposed to do that?
You can go whenever,
Like-
they said.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I missed that part. I must have paused you as I was getting in, so I probably just didn't hear that part. All right. Is there like a blacksmith in town?
Is there a blacksmith in town? There would be, I believe. Yeah, there would have to be.
Would it be in any remote location near towards the direction of where we need to go to meet this person?
Roll a d4.
I
I'm
think we
going
should
to roll-
still go meet with
going
him
to
first, though.
No, I'm going to the blacksmith.
Wouldn't it be better to bring the guy back to the priest?
I'm going to guess that would probably be enough.
Well, we gotta get our information first.
The blacksmith is on the northern side of the town, and you are heading towards the eastern side of the town.
So it's not like in the opposite direction, it's just not like on the way.
Yeah.
So, Gimpy, how do you...
Kratos really wants a sword instead of a hammer.
You started the game with a hammer.
I know, but he had fun with the sword, and now he wants a sword.
No, dear.
I have a short sword you can use if you want. Let's go.
Krotos is
Hey.
a millennial, apparently.
Don't we have the extra silver sword?
It's also
It's a short sword. Yep.
none of these are good for Kratos. He'll make do with going to the blacksmith, I suppose, after we see the guy.
On the off chance he hasn't sold the damn thing yet and still has it in his possession.
What would 10 minutes do?
I
What
don't
are the
know.
chances
Raven
it's not
lost
our-
a lot.
Like, what if it's like? What are the chances of it being sold in 10 minutes? No, yeah, we'll go to the guy first. But what are the chances of it being sold in 10 minutes when I go buy
So,
a sword?
Gimpy,
Ravenloft, if you can personify it, Ravenloft is a dick. So a lot can happen in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I
Also,
suppose I'll allow that. Sorry.
Knowing you, Kratos, you would want a sword that actually wouldn't break with your, your mighty muscles and stuff. So he'd be there forever making you a sword.
No, he'd just buy one. I mean, if it's any respectable blacksmith, he'd probably have some on hand that maybe not necessarily built for a 7-foot-tall barbarian who would possibly break it in half if he looked at it wrong. But I mean, if he's delicate with it.
So, Gimpy, you've done things like this before, right?
Bought stuff from a shop? Hell no.
Or sold?
mean,
I mean, you've probably done the reverse.
Have you taken things perhaps without permission of places slightly guarded?
never.
Understood.
So,
So
where do you
might
think our
sound
plan should be?
confident.
Talking to this dude.
Talking? I don't know.
Oh, at least at first, so make sure the room is just us.
Well, my intention is to just say, hello, traveler, and then get shot on sight because he's not a traveler.
Why don't we
Wow, that
just
didn't
go
make any
talk
sense.
to this guy, say we acquired something of power from the Vistani, so there'll be, an air of truth to what we're saying, and...
I don't know what you're talking about. We didn't get...
No.
Who's the Vistani?
No, we know who they are. We just don't know where we got.
That's what Noah said. Like the wink. Like we didn't get that from them. Like that's not gonna work. If I promised them.
Wow, you're subtle.
All right, fine. We don't have to tell them that. All right. Okay, so we could say that we've acquired something of power in these lands without saying where we got it from.
A crazy house.
Yeah.
No, we don't have to say anything.
No, we don't have to
specific.
say where it came from. We just say that we have some.
We can be telling the truth in case this guy is good at picking out that crap. And
he should be.
Where do we go from there?
How about more of we've traveled a long distance, and some of the artifacts that we've gotten on our travels, we would like to trade in for some gold.
I wouldn't even go as far as to say that we traded in. I'd simply say that we have some and see what his interest in it is.
Although the trade is an interesting idea.
How about, or we can play it the other way. The boy misunderstood what we said. We're looking for a job.
I don't know, if we confuse them, then we might put him on his toes.
As a first contact, if we say something else than what we were supposed, than like what it was supposed we had said, then he may
let's just go and roll with it then.
Be a little.
So why don't we go at it this way? Why don't we say that we've acquired something of power? We've been told, Milivoj said that he deals in those kinds of things sometimes, and we might be looking for a trade if he's got any items like that. Let's see if we can get some info.
That's a good approach.
Okay.
I like it. So this way, we're not promising to sell it.
Yeah.
Who wants to do the talking?
Well, Krotos could talk, but perhaps little one could talk instead, for he is well versed in these kinds of manners.
I'm not well versed at talking to people. I'm well versed at being quiet and taking advantage of that. But if you guys really want me to talk, I can. I'm not going to convince him of anything, though.
I can then, if need be.
I think Ia's good at talking too.
Yeah, but she disappeared.
Actually, no. I was just listening to your conversation.
Oh no, you disappeared off roll 20. So.
You can't.
My laptop shut off. It does that.
So. Hashtag broken laptop.
Hashtag always broken laptop.
Alright.
I'm getting me a new freaking PC.
Yeah, you want to talk to the guy then, if you've been listening in on the whole plan and all that good stuff?
Sure, if you would like me to use my womanly charm, maybe I can charm something out of him.
I especially like your deception abilities, but hey, you know.
The tiefling womanly charm gets them every time. They don't notice the horns right away, and they're like, maybe.
Maybe he has a tail fetish.
Matters if they're horny or not. Alright, so let's go talk to him.
You're doing good tonight.
Sorry.
Alright, so, let's see. Alright. One moment. I'm gonna pull up the map here. So you guys are heading down the road. And you're going to go past the inn. Hang on a sec. You go past the inn, you'll reach an intersection here. And following the directions that were given to you by Milivoj on how to find this place, you'll head down this street and come upon what looks to be like a town square. The shops and homes around the town square are actually decorated. And they have limp and tattered garlands and painted wooden boxes filled with tiny dead flowers. At the north end,
But it looks lovely.
You actually have a row of stalks locked in, which are several men, women, and children wearing crude plaster donkey heads. In the center of the square, many peasants in patchwork clothes are eyeing you all suspiciously, especially you, Ia, with your very odd appearance, as they use cups and vases to draw water from a crumbling stone fountain. Standing tall at the center of the fountain is a gray statue of an impressive man facing west, striking a pose. All around the square are posted proclamations, and each one of them reads, "Come one, come all, to the greatest celebration of the year, the Wolf's Head Jamboree. Attendants and children required. Pikes will be provided." And in all caps, "All will be well." Signed, the Baron.
Pikes will be required.
Provided.
Provided.
Provided. Not even required.
Attendance required.
This looks like a thing that Croaktos will not approve of.
And when is this going down?
Like what?
They said women and children. They said women and children have to go.
It says attendance and children required. Yes.
Attendance and God, no, that's awful. Crotos would read those and wait. Is it like written in some different kind of scrawled? I know it's common, but is it like written differently in common than it would be, like in a different like style of writing?
This is written in the style of a proclamation.
I mean, like, would it be any different than like a proclamation in like our part of the world, wherever that is, relative to here?
No, very similar.
Okay, yeah. Upon slowly reading and understanding, Crotos would How many are there posted up?
Oh, geez, they're all over the place. You might lose track.
Crotos would probably, yeah. Crotos can't count high. Crotos would probably
No. Gimpy's gonna say before he does that. Hold on a second. You may actually be breaking a law by doing that, and I don't think we want to mess with their laws.
Not even one?
Not even one.
Especially in the broad daylight in front of everybody.
He'll have been like inches from tearing it off, but he'll back off and just look sour.
You notice some of the various people who are drawing from the well, their attention is drawn right to you. They're watching with wide eyes.
Yeah, don't mess with those.
Which is of little concern to Crotos, as he is still upset that he was not able to tear at least one of these awful proclamations down.
Alright, let's get out of here and go to the shop.
I say a little bit out loud. I read it out to him out loud. I know my friend, I know you can't read that well, so I'll read it to you again like he was trying to figure it out.
Oh, we've got double ears.
Yeah, I saw that too. I was like, huh?
It'll go away in a second.
It's messing with my shit. My poor layout.
Sorry.
It'll go away.
Alright,
I'm just trying to fix it.
No, I know. Whenever you get a chance to fix it. That's great. Okay, there it goes. Awesome. Alright, so as you guys are getting ready to head out of the town square, you hear a the telltale sound of armored individuals coming up the road.
Like, up the way that we're heading, or?
No. Coming from, well, you guys are heading towards the east.
Mm-hmm.
And they're coming from, kind of further in this direction.
Okay, so southwest-ish.
And you turn and you can see that there are 3 people coming up the road. 2 of them appear to be wearing armor and some kind of the closest thing to a uniform that you've seen since you've reached this land. They carry that undeniable air and bearing of town guards everywhere, found everywhere throughout the universe. With them, however, the third individual does not look to be of that ilk at all. He is a very severe-looking man, and he kind of scowls at anybody he walks past. You guys are more or less on the other side of the square now. You're not anywhere near, but you can still see this approach.
Nonetheless, I want to inconspicuously make myself disappear.
You're gonna roll stealth?
Looks like just behind Krotos.
Don't know if it's good enough.
11?
I'm not trying to be obvious that I'm hiding. I just want to be inconspicuous.
Indeed.
You can just slowly move behind me. People probably won't notice you.
All right. He as they're walking, it does appear as though he may have noticed the group at large. As he doesn't stop, but his head kind of trails, trains walking as he walks, watching you guys. His head turning to follow as he continues on, but not seeing any movement or actions or anything from you, and not seeing any movement or actions or other statements from anybody else in the town square. He continues on his way, and he approaches the very same spot where you were all just now occupying. Though these proclamations are throughout the square, he happens to be heading right towards that same one. And he himself, along with the guards, will start taking down all these proclamations.
God.
He basically will have the guards take them down, and he himself will pull out new sheets that he then affixes with simple nails to the posts in the place of the previous proclamations. And he and his coterie will do this around the entire square slowly. As soon as he clears about half of the square, various people that are there, members of the populace, will head over towards the first place he started at. So they're literally like across the square from him. They're as far away as they can possibly be while still satisfying their curiosity. They seem to be all looking at whatever the new proclamation is.
All have been bolder than that, and as they moved along, probably about, 3 feet down or something, I'll have walked up to have read it.
Okay.
So I'll be like
you
a
can read?
few feet.
You can read?
Is it in common?
Yes. I have to ask
Yeah.
with barbarians, right?
Protoss he has enough intelligence to read. He's just not great at it.
Okay.
It's not his preferred activity, but he is curious since they tore down the same posters he was about to, only to put up new ones.
Yeah. All right. This one reads, "Come one, come all, to the greatest celebration of the year, the festival of the blazing sun. Attendance and children required, rain or shine," and then in caps, "all will be well. Signed, the Baron."
So no pikes.
That's confusing.
So no pikes. The name's changed, but it's probably the same thing. It probably just got people worried when they saw the pikes, given on arrival. Yeah.
I don't know. These people are probably used to it.
Do they seem like
Roll insight.
different? Okay. I will do that because I don't know. It'd be neat if they did react differently, but knowing Krotos,
Oh my god, natural
he'll
20.
save his natural 20
Wow.
for the first roll
First
of the
roll
game.
of the night. For
Of
Christmas.
course,
First roll of the day.
why? Like why not? Like
Oh
why
my
not?
God.
How do they react to this new proclamation?
Their reaction is very it's guarded, right? You're gonna notice a few things. First, you're gonna notice that their reaction is, "Oh God, not another one."
Great. That's kind of what I was thinking. Continue.
There is very much a sense of not only here we go again, but also a slight amount of dread as well.
Is it like dread and where like they're worried for their lives, or dread for like I don't want to have to go through this
They're worried
again?
for their kids.
Or yeah, worried for their kids, or
It's not dread in the blood-chilling sense. It's not dread in a life-threatening sense, but there is a fear that is there.
okay. So
And
it might not be something where people die often, but it's something where people don't come out of it, 100% all rainbow and sunshine.
Or maybe they're
get to
just
go
afraid
visit
of the Baron.
the Lord of the Land.
Or that too.
The other thing that you will notice, because this is very multifaceted and natural 20, the other thing you'll notice is that they are, when I said they were guarded, they are hiding these thoughts that they're having, these emotions, as
they're
best
like
they
trying.
can.
Wow.
Yes,
so
they
like,
are trying
if
to not show any of this, and you see.
So if like the Baron looked, he probably wouldn't notice because they're trying obviously to hide
Perhaps.
it. But
You can tell they're more or less looking over their shoulders at the strange individual who actually, hang on, I
called him Baron on accident.
Yeah,
that
that's
intentional.
There was one other thing that I actually did not have a chance to mention about this gentleman. Beneath his cloak, you see that one of his arms is not like the other one. It actually it's kind of a darkish red, and it has barbed spines all along the edges with long nails on elongated fingers. And he doesn't appear to be hiding it at all. If anything, he's kind of brandishing it.
Wolf's arm. Like his missing arm.
In the other game. There are similarities.
It's like his
my
missing...
good hand.
I may have been inspired.
It's like his missing arm, the one that he no longer has. This guy found it.
Touch my good hand.
So after I notice all that...
They're watching him. They're trying to hide their reactions from him.
So, an outsider looking on, I feel pretty awkwardly about this, don't they?
Yep.
Good to know. In that case, I'll probably report how they feel to everybody else. But I will also suggest that we go ahead and possibly make it to the shop in the next few minutes.
Sounds good.
To be by the doorstep, in fact, and perhaps 10. On which note, I wish the blacksmith was here. Sorry, continue.
All right. So you proceed on down the road, and eventually will find you'll following instructions. You'll have to actually go off the road as you reach a small shack. It's a very uninviting shop, 2 stories tall, and you can tell what it is because it has a sign shaped like a coffin above the front door. All of the window shutters are closed up tight, and it is deathly silent.
As we walk up towards it, I'm gonna look around. Is there like people pretending like they're not guarding it, or being civilians around?
People standing there where they might not want to be.
Roll perception.
I'll help with that as well.
Actually, no.
Oh.
Sorry, make that investigation, please.
Okay. Well,
no. You know what? No. Perceptions are good. No, that's fine. That's one of those weird ones you could swing either way.
yeah.
It is not a Love Shack, Evie. Love Shack is a little old place where...
Thanks, TV. You got that in my head now.
Yeah, and now you made me sing. Thank you.
I've never heard the song before, so I'm glad it's not stuck in my head.
How is that even possible?
I don't use this thing. I don't think I use this thing called YouTube often enough.
There's a thing called radio stations, right?
Oh, those things. Yeah, they don't play it either. Not the ones I listen to. I listen to like a lot of the ones that play old songs. I might have just missed it every time I've played those, but nope, never heard of it.
All right.
Wow.
I mean,
Anyway,
I've heard of
Anyway.
Damn,
but I've actually
youngins.
listened to it.
all right.
Anyways.
So you head towards the shop.
Yeah, you remember the plan?
Yep.
Okay.
So did you say we didn't see anybody?
Nope, you don't see anybody.
Okay.
No one pretending to be a guard or no one pretending to be lazily walking around while they're actually a highly trained assassin here to kill us.
Not that you see.
Yeah, I guess that would make sense, because if they were a highly skilled assassin here to kill us, that we probably wouldn't see them unless we had like a nat 20, so I appreciate that.
Also, the only time we would see them is when we were about to die.
No, it's after. The real answer to that is after we die, we'd see them.
All right. What are you guys doing?
Yeah, I'll go to the front door. I'll go to the front door. Is it locked? Is it closed? Is it like
It is
open
closed.
slightly?
Nope, it is closed.
It's like a shop, right?
Yep, it's a shop.
So we should be able to just walk in without knocking.
Yep.
All right. You go to open the door and it does not open.
I figured.
You gonna knock?
Do the secret knock.
All right. No one knocks on the door.
No, I think Ia did, since she's going to be the one talking.
Oh, he's knocking on the door.
Yeah.
Somebody knock on the bloody door.
Yep. Ia knocks on the door.
Okay. Ian knocks on the door. You hear from inside a muffled, "We're closed. Go away."
We heard that you may have something that we heard that you might be a person to go to if you wanted to sell something.
Oh, it's you. Right, hang on a sec. You hear the sounds of scraping. The door itself will kind of shudder slightly, and after a moment, it opens. You can see this grizzled old man. He's seen better days. Reddened face, behind white beard, white mustache, white hair, above his worker's clothes. You can see behind him there's a whole lot of coffins being built, and he's got various carpenter's tools behind him as well.
Same guy I saw.
Same guy.
Okay.
Same
Well,
guy.
that's good. That's good.
He actually will close the door behind him and step outside.
Interesting.
What can I do you for?
We heard that you're the guy that go to if
Yeah, you
had,
said
an
that. You
artifact.
said that. What is it, Ed?
Well, we're actually technically not quite sure. Krotos, did you have it?
What? This isn't at all what we discussed.
Well, you guys told me to do the talking, so that's what I'm doing.
Well, what have you got? Come on, out with it.
We have a few items acquired throughout our travels. Perhaps some of them don't fit us in our party as well as they could, or as well as others could. Perhaps some kind of...
Yeah, okay, all right.
You might just make some gold off of them.
All right, fine. What is it then?
May I
No, he just
assume...
keeps looking around.
May I assume that one of the things we could be talking about is perhaps that amulet, since I don't think we have a cleric with us anymore?
Correct, but
Yeah,
we don't actually want to unload it.
Yeah. I was just gonna describe something to him real quick and say we don't have it on us, but we have it in a safe location.
Yeah, go for it.
Well, we have a few. One in particular being a amulet sought to protect from evil spirits if used by someone who has the power to touch the light.
Now roll
However,
perception check, since you were checking things out.
Oh no, I thought you meant me. Sorry.
22? No, you don't
Nice.
see. You don't see any sort of people paying attention or any sort of change. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Okay, I'm gonna keep looking just to make sure.
Okay. All right. Well, Samuel.
Since we're out in the open.
What is it? What is it? Is it like a holy symbol or something? We got no shortage of them round here.
What, like, I remember you saying it to us, but I didn't write it down since that wasn't something. What exactly was it?
Why don't you just describe what it looks like? You don't have to actually roleplay the description. Just say, describe it.
Yeah, well, that's what I don't remember what it is because I didn't write it down.
So you're telling him what it looks like? Is that what you're doing?
Yes,
Yeah.
I would describe to him what it looks like. And if he asked... Well, yeah,
It's a
we'll see what
platinum
it says.
amulet shaped like the sun with a large ruby crystal embedded in the center.
Yeah, I kind of do remember that now, yeah. Can't believe I forgot.
I'm surprised
Yeah.
Campy's not wearing it just cause.
If you wanted a safe place to hide it, actually, Gimpy could take care of that.
Yeah, probably find all the safe places.
But yeah, so I'd describe it to him.
All
That's what he
right.
said.
Sounds interesting.
But
It
here's
could
the
be-
thing, we don't know how to use it, so we're kind of interested in maybe trading up for something that just kind of protects us automatically, or I don't know, something that we don't have to be all, magic-y to know how to do it.
I ain't got nothing to trade, but I'll give you 200 for it.
What? That's a load of crap.
Are you sure you have nothing?
200 what?
Yes, I'm sure. Unless you want coffins.
But I thought you, dealt in these things.
I ain't got nothing to trade. That's that.
Well, if not to trade, then do you have anything for sale? Obviously beyond the,
I ain't
Usual
got nothing
coffin
for
wares.
sale either.
Well,
It's gold or nothing.
Milivosh said that he gave you, some magic bones or something.
At this point, you see he visibly shifts his body visually. He changes his whole bearing and stands up straight. I ain't got nothing like that. Ain't got nothing for you. We're done here. And he starts heading back in the door, but he does have to open it. So he's starting to head back inside.
yeah. While he, opens the door, so we had that, we had the club, but that's not... The gun. Do you have the case for the gun on you, Gimpy?
Yeah, I mean, I've got the gun on me.
But not perhaps the case?
I'm sure I have the case in my backpack.
Or mine, perhaps, since I carry everything anyways.
Whichever.
Well,
Yeah.
the case would have the ammo in it, so that's up to
Yeah,
him.
yeah. Yeah, I guess it would be up to him. My thought process here is if we pull it out and pull it out as to say no, here we'll sell real
Do something
quick.
quickly. Do something quick,
We
guys.
can-
He's heading inside, so
I-
stop thinking
I'm
and act.
following him inside personally because I want to confront him when we're not in public. So
All right, Ia,
Yes.
what are you doing, Ia?
Well, I was going to try to do something as in somewhat of a persuasion as to let us inside so we could peruse his fine woodworking in his coffins.
All right. Unfortunately, he is ignoring that request.
Yeah.
He seems to be rather
As
unwilling to listen.
Yeah, as he's heading inside, I say, wait, all right,
He's not
that might be
stopping.
okay.
He keeps on going. He's inside the room. The
I'm
door is
gonna
closing.
run. I'm gonna run.
I have already pulled out the
All right,
box. And I'm like,
initiatives.
All right. Noah and I were trying to follow right behind him,
All
so
right, so-
hopefully we're there.
Okay, go ahead and roll initiative, and both of you can do it with advantage.
Or I'll roll a 1. Oh wait, I can re-roll initiative as well. I think.
well, and you have advantage.
You have
so
advantage, yeah.
so just reroll it again, anyways. 21. Not bad. Not bad.
16. I
Beat
lost a
you.
point from the last one.
That's better.
Hey, yeah, 24 and 21. You know, not terrible.
Woohoo!
I'll just be
Alright.
last because I'm fumbling around the bag trying to find the box.
Alright.
Yeah, you got the low.
Okay, so overall, we got a pretty good set of things. Let me roll for him. He rolled pretty high. Gimpy, what are you doing?
So I'm hoping to be my normal inconspicuous self, and actually maybe even just slide in right behind him without him even noticing.
Alright, roll stealth.
I believe in you. I
Me
really
too.
do believe in you.
Alright, he turns around to, walk in the door that he's opened, and you basically are like right up against his ass, and you're basically moving right with him as he's turning and shifting, and he has no clue that you can tell that you are there.
Okay, and I will have my let's have the rapier be ready. Otherwise, I'm going to wait.
All right.
If he does anything threatening, I'll attack, but otherwise, I'm going to wait.
Noah, what are you doing?
Do I see Gimpy there, or
Yeah, I mean, you'd see me following him.
Maybe not with that stealth roll. Roll perception.
Well,
was pretty high.
he
Roll
would have seen
perception.
me following the guy and then disappear, even if he doesn't see me at this point.
Yeah.
Not with
I
that
feel
roll.
like
no? I
Not
don't
with
see
that
him.
roll. Not with the 7. I was actually going to give you advantage on it. No.
You turned to shadow.
Gimpy is one
Well,
with the
Noah
ass.
starts walking up to get to try to put his foot or something in the door if he tries to shut it before we get there.
All right, you get your door. Your door. You get your foot right up in there, blocking the door, and then
Your
it
door
is-
right up in your foot.
And then he shuts it. So I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw, please. Oh, that.
Nice.
Yeesh. That's not bad.
And he rolled a natural 20 for his athletics. So he slammed that door. It's not gonna be.
It gonna hurt?
It's gonna hurt a little bit. Not.
It gonna hurt?
Oh yeah,
that's-
when I talked to the priest about my wounds, did he heal me or no?
You know what? I should have done that.
I brought it up.
Apologies. Yes.
We forgot about it.
No, he was going to. Hang on one second.
Sorry.
All right, so you got 8 back from that. From his healing. All right, and then from this, you're going to take 3 points of damage as your foot is crushed in the door.
Ouch.
Is the door open though?
Well, I need one more Constitution saving throw.
I believe in you. You can make 2 Constitution saving throws in a row that are pretty good, right?
You
Yes.
pretty much just had to not roll 1, so it's
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Your foot
Don't
is safely wedged in the door, and he notices this. Looks up at you, says, "Get out of my place.
I'm not in your place.
You're not welcome." Ia, what are you doing?
I guess I could try to. I don't even know, like, if some sort of deception might even work on him.
No, he seems pretty keen on like not letting us in.
It's worth a shot.
Yeah.
It's worth a shot. You never know. Could roll a 20.
Yeah, could roll 20.
You could roll a 1.
Well, I do have.
What are
What's
you
your
deceiving him
deception
with?
gonna be?
Yeah.
I'm trying to deceive him, as in, like, no, we want to buy something. We want to, like, look at his
Well, that's more persuasion.
store.
More persuasion.
Kind of more of like falsely trying to persuade, in a way. Like, yeah. It's like, but we're just mainly trying to. I'm mainly trying to distract him enough so Gimpy can like root around and stuff.
I think
Maybe?
I
Like, as just a distraction, maybe?
as a distraction. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
deception. So yeah, distraction is be a deception.
Because if he has his focus on me, then Gimpy has free reign behind him.
All right. Okay. Well, you have his attention more or less between you and Noah. That is most certainly the case. And then lastly, while he's trying to curse the two of you out, Krotos, you now have your action.
I'm not entirely sure what the bet. I mean, we're clearly trespassing, and if we were to force our way in, we would be in some sort of serious, situation we probably don't want to be in. With that said, Gimpy is already inside, so we've already kind of gone past the point of we shouldn't go in as one of us is already inside. Yeah, I guess I guess I fumble around in my bag till I get the amulet and put it in the box, so that if I at least get the box, get his attention to the box, that at least the amulet that I'm describing is inside.
Okay. With the intent of
so
that.
I'll
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I said I don't know how long that might take me. I imagine I wouldn't keep things like that.
That'd be your action. That'd be your action too.
Yeah. And I guess meanwhile I'll just say, look, we will sell. I would just prefer we to not be out in the open upon doing so.
We're done. I don't want anything more to do with you. And he keeps shutting the door, and he keeps trying to get past. Not able to get you guys down, and it's he seems to be more and more bothered and disturbed and almost worried. And he says, "Stop it! Get out! Keep it down, or you'll wake the..." And then you hear a thump from upstairs, from the second floor.
Well, Gimpy's dead.
And then you hear...
Good God.
And we're going to call it for the night.
I'm very glad that the man keeps a fletchling vampire in his attic. I hope.
What do you
if
mean?
It is not a room.
What do you...
I just figured once you said the bones and what he did,
I
that's why I ran in. Like, I was like, we're going to go in there now. We have to do something to force our way in to talk to him, because if not, he's never going to talk to us again.
Yeah.
Once you brought up the bones and his reaction, there's no more talking.
Pretty much.
That's what Noah's thought process was.
No, I have no idea what it is. I'm kidding. I was just... But a small joke.
Uh-huh.
Bones? What bones?
What bones? All right. Yes, unfortunately, we are wrapping up for the evening because it is that time. So we're going to call it a night. But we will be back next Tuesday, 8:30 p.m. Central Time for more Curse of Strahd. Sunday, we'll be back with a different game. We're going to be continuing the Wrath of the Witch Queen storyline that one of our players prior is running us through.
Seems interesting. I really like it.
It's good. I'm enjoying it, and I get to talk like this. What's not to like?
You should get an NPC who's going to be around often with a voice in this campaign. I'd enjoy it.
So, I love doing voices. I mean, you guys can't tell. I love doing voices too much.
You seem to have a lot of fun with it.
I'm glad we're terrifying this tradesman though. I am glad that our party decided to take the initiative to not only enter his property. But
well, you also know it also thinking the same process about the bones being going to destroy this town if you don't get them back.
I really wish I knew more about that. I don't actually know what the bones are.
So it was stated earlier, they're the
part.
bones of a saint, actually, that offered protection for the church. Yeah, well, I will say, for you, Crota, or for you, Snow Liger, for the purposes of just kind of understanding, he did say that they confer protection against the undead, and it's essentially the effect of a hallow spell.
Okay.
So,
all right.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
that's why they wanted to be
pretty good.
returned. And if they were stolen, then that's a crime in and of itself. So we'll have to see what happens. In either case, we will see what happens next week. So in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. I'm going to go ahead and find us a raid target, and we're going to go ahead and do some raiding. If any of you would like to join me, please do. We're also going to do a game giveaway. We're going to do that real quick as well. Yes.
What is to be given away?
Give away a game. If anyone is eligible, all you have to do is as soon as the key goes up here. Where is it? Giveaway. Yes, giveaway tab. Yes, that will be it. Exclamation point waffle. The game. Get a giveaway for blank. I'm giving away blanks, apparently.
Blanks is a great game.
I know, right? So type exclamation point waffle. You do not have to. You have to be a follower. That's the only thing. So if you're not a follower, please do give a little bit of a slap on that follow button. Give it a little bit of a love tap, and that way you'll know when we go live. And of course, you can follow me on Twitter and the stream group, both WeBadAtGames. That'll let you know when things are starting as well. And so while we're waiting for people to properly get entered in, we'll find ourselves a raid target. If you would, please, I would ask that all you have to do is come along on the raid. You don't have to stay, but anybody that I'm raiding, I guarantee is going to be a fantastic person to watch.
So long, and thanks for all the fish.
Thank you for the follow, Phoenix. I appreciate it. So you should at least check them out. You don't have to stay, but just go check them out, right? And I would very much appreciate that, and you would be a very awesome person for doing so. So I'm thinking I might drop. I'm gonna drop you guys off with somebody that, I don't ever raid because he's a very large channel, and I probably have no business raiding him. But I'm pretty sure you guys will at least, you people here will back me. You guys are with me right now, but he's an excellent streamer. Actually, one of the most popular on Twitch. Goes by Wild, WYLD. Fantastic Minecraft streamer. He's actually responsible. Oh, he's great.
Never watched him. I'll have to do that.
Don't say anything yet. He's Australian. He's awesome. He's easily one of the best one of the best Minecraft streamers around, and he helps write mod packs as well. He works for He's working with FTB now. He's also working with Bacon Donut as well on the Sky Factory 2.5, which just released, which I'm so excited to play and haven't got a chance to play yet. Oh, he's playing WoW right now? Okay, well, he's playing WoW. He's playing Legion. He managed to get himself a Legion key. He was complaining about that earlier in the day. So, let's go ahead and let's do the giveaway. And then, bam! Phoenix Fantasy, congratulations, you won.
Woot! Congratulations, Phoenix.
So I'm going to ask you this, Phoenix Fantasy.
Somebody who's not playing.
I'm actually going to give you... Congratulations. I'm going to give you a bit of a choice, Mr. Phoenix Fantasy. You can have, if you wish, a choice of... Now, I've given away a lot of the good stuff. Either Darksiders 2 on the Wii U, because yes, I actually have a code for that. or Wasteland 2 for PC, or Shadowrun Dragonfall for PC. I'll let you choose.
Well, I think I know what is going to be picked.
There's some great games. He's choosing the pet. Then why did you sign up? Why did you sign up for the raffle? Seriously, dude, I'm giving you a free game. If you want it, take it.
He signed up as everybody else does.
I
They
know.
know they're not going to win, but it's still fun to see if you might win.
All right, so head on over to Wild if you haven't already. And we'll give him a little bit of radio. You just wanted to be first? Well, you were first, and you won first. Everybody
Good
else...
to know.
Everybody
so to
else...
win.
Let's put it this way, Phoenix Fantasy. I love my players. No offense to my players. I was happy that you won because everybody else who entered were the people right here. Were the players.
Yeah.
So,
No, I'm also happy to see that someone other than, one of us won. That was awesome.
this is the problem with ending this late, actually. We actually have a lot of people, and then we lose a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's do this. While he's deciding if he wants to keep it or pass it on, let's go ahead and do this raid. So when I say We Bad at Raids, please follow suit with a We Bad at Raids. And give him your love and give him your follow because he's an excellent, excellent streamer. Cannot say that enough. Give it a moment for the message to disseminate. All right, Snow Liger, you get to choose.
Oh?
I may have to start doing my giveaways like earlier in the evening.
Yeah, maybe like halfway through
Yeah,
or
you
something.
should.
Yeah, because at
That'd
this
be a
point
good
I'm
idea
just like,
too, like to do it like halfway through.
at this point
like-
I'm just like communist style distributing out keys evenly amongst like a few people. All right, let's do this. We better raids. Commence to raiding.
You can make it so they enter earlier and then give it away at the end of the night and just PM the code.
All right, thank you everybody. We'll see you next week. Take care. Have a good one. Be good to each other. Don't be a dick.
The latter part being very important.
Oh god, it's not working. There it is.
Oh my lord. Dead Zeppelin is a good friend of mine.
Well, that was fun. My laptop shut off again.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
90
Fantastic.
goddamn so years.
As for if I were to